loves, welcome back. So today we're going to look at what is blocking you, whether that's a romantic thing, a family thing, a work thing, a person. We're going to take a look, see what the Spirit has to say. And of course, charms at the very end. We have pile 1 are these little seashells here. I always think of them as yin-yang shells because of the coloring. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. He's a goof and still a puppy, so sometimes he makes noises. Pile 2 is my bumblebee crystal. It's a super pretty yellow color. And pile 3 is this crystal. And I hope you can see it's super sparkly on the inside. Timestamps are down below, so you can just skip to your pile and just take a moment, breathe, figure out which one you're drawn to. And I will see you there. Bye. Hey, pile 1, for those of you that chose these seashells. I'm going to put them over here. And again, we're just going to look at what's blocking you. So please, Spirit, can we find out what is blocking pile 1 people? What is blocking pile 1? We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely finances are a bit of this. Some sort of stability. You don't feel very stable right now. We'll get clarifiers too. What else is blocking pile 1, please, Spirit? What's blocking pile 1? We have, you know what, I'm gonna take them. Just 3. We have the King of Pentacles too now. The Ace of Pentacles. And the 7 of Cups. Oh, lots of financial trouble. Lots of instability here. Bottom deck in this deck is the 10 of Wands. So yeah. You guys right now are trying to find some stability. And especially with finances and... Not yet, Spirit. Especially with finances and materials gain. I think that the focus that Spirit's trying to emphasize is away from relationships and more towards the earthly materials. So not just finances, but also your things, your items, things that you hold dear to you, but not people you hold dear to you. Can we get some clarifiers, please? Can we clarify the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here, Spirit? Okay. We have 2. We have the Fool in reverse. And we have the world. So maybe what I'm hearing is that it's not that you necessarily don't have enough money or resources to survive. It's more so for whatever it, sorry about my dog, for whatever it is that you want to do, you feel like you don't have the resources to be able to do it. And for some of you, I feel like it's you want to go traveling, you want to explore, and right now you are not able to. If you are listening during this time, I know some of you, because of COVID, obviously, that might be an issue with traveling. But I think for a lot of you also, it is money that is getting in the way of that. We have the Three of Swords. It kind of breaks your heart if I get the feeling that you kind of just figured out what you want to do, you know, where you want to be right now. And you've realized that you don't know how to be there. Like if you just figured out you really want to travel the world, and then you're listening now, this is just an example, but if you've just figured out you really want to travel the world and then COVID hit, right? And it's like, but I just figured out that's what I want to do. That's where I want to be. And it's breaking your heart because you don't know, it's kind of, hold on, my dog. Stop, please, love. It's kind of like a sad twist of fate, you know? Like you've been waiting to figure out what you want to do, what you've been called toward. And now that you know, you can't do it. So can we get some more? We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Under the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. There was a false start here. There was something that maybe for some of you, you made plans. I'm hearing possibly one of you, I'm hearing that possibly one of you like wanted to become a missionary or something for traveling. And so you already had plans in the works. You already had raised the money that you need. You already had pretty much everything packed. But then you couldn't go. We also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is really, you're feeling really let down by this. You're feeling very trapped. Bottom deck here is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit's saying not to be solitary in this. I know, especially right now, you can't exactly be around everyone, but Spirit's saying to keep talking with your friends, keep, messages, phone calls, emails if you have to. Don't seclude yourself. We have a lot of people in your tarot. We have, the Fool, the World, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. It's one wolf. We have the Nine of Swords here, and we have that Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. And the only one that has more than two is the King of Pentacles, and that's with the broken heart. So it really feels like you are secluding yourself, and I don't think that it's necessarily your fault, like you're doing it on purpose. But Spirit's kind of reminding you, you need to reach out, you need to not seclude yourself. Let's get one of the vampire. Can we get further clarification, please, Spirit? What else is blocking pile one? What's blocking? Whoop, not the whole deck. This is one of my new tarot decks, so it's still kind of stuck together. What is blocking pile one, please? What's blocking pile one? We have redemption, absolution, forgiveness, and penance. So maybe for some of you, you feel like you deserve this isolation. And I don't know why you feel this way, sweets, please. Spirit doesn't want you to isolate yourself. The large majority of lessons that we need to learn in our lives include other people. And I get the feeling that you sort of feel like, this is just your luck that this happened. This is just your luck, that you'd figure everything out and then you couldn't do it. This is just your luck. You kind of feel like this is just your destiny to not have things going your way. We have the Destiny card right between the Fool in Reverse and the Heartbreak card. But Spirit's trying to say this isn't your penance. Okay? This isn't... Your bad luck isn't some destiny thing. Your bad luck is just the circumstances right now, and Spirit is pushing you towards something better. Bottom deck we have here is Outsider, Misfit, Loner, Wanderer. Yeah, you guys are really isolating yourselves. I'm feeling it. Please take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'm prone to depression, and I know that feeling, and I'm feeling that in this reading. I feel that heaviness on you, that weight. Let's take a look at the Island Wellness too. So what's blocking pile 1, please? Can we get some more information or some advice here? Part of Spirit's advice is just to reach out, not to isolate yourselves, to throw yourselves in with your friends. This inability to do this thing that you want to do, whether that's travel the world or start a new job or whatever it is, this inability is not going to last, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. It's foolish thinking to think that this cycle goes on forever, because we have that Fool with the World card here. It's foolish thinking to think the cycle will go on forever. Spirit's trying to push you towards better things. Spirit's trying to get you out of that loop, is what I'm hearing. You might feel like this is just your destiny, because perhaps for most of your life you've been on this loop. But I think that Spirit is trying to say that he's been trying to push you to step out of that loop, but a lot of that is up to you. Like, maybe you are prone to isolating yourself. Maybe you are prone to depression like I am, or maybe I think Spirit's trying to say that if you want things to be different, you have to be different. Can we get some more information? Specificity matters. The universe can only give you what you ask for. Narrow it down. Be as specific as feels good. Yes. So I think Spirit's trying to say, you can't wish for good luck all the time. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get it. That's not likely. Spirit's trying to say it's not your penance that is making it so that you have this bad luck. Everybody has bad luck. I mean, you might feel like you have more bad luck than others, and that's quite possible depending on what you've had to learn in this lifetime, what you still have to learn in this lifetime. But Spirit's trying to say, Spirit wants you to be happy. Sorry, my puppy. He's playing with his new toy. It's adorable, but it's making a lot of noise. I feel like Spirit is trying to emphasize that whatever it is, you just figured out something that you want to do. So create a step-by-step. Hold on. I know, stop. Create a step-by-step plan. I'm so sorry. Create a step-by-step plan to achieve that. No, you can't achieve that right now. But you can be a step ahead by creating this plan. You can find a way to make this work. And if you have very specific things that you need help with, that's when you can ask Spirit for, okay? Don't just ask Spirit, it's like saying you're having financial problems, for example. You shouldn't just ask Spirit, okay, I want no more financial problems ever again. Okay, it doesn't work like that. But you can create a plan to solve that financial problems. And if you have, a small thing that you need help with, Spirit's just wanting you to plan these things for yourself. Bottom deck here is in flow state, in the zone, loving life, focused, high frequency, skill meets challenge, flotation therapy. So yeah, Spirit is saying that Spirit is trying to provide so much for you, and He knows you can't see that right now, but it is there, and you will achieve these things that you want to do as long as you take that step. It's a bit of a leap of faith, I think. I think that it's been a lot of your life, for many of you, that you haven't gone after these things that you really want. And now that you've figured it out, heartbreak's right in the middle here. And now that you've figured it out, you feel like you've lost out. But Spirit's trying to say you haven't lost. You have so much left, really. Just hold on to the people you care about. Don't isolate yourself. All these singular cards, don't isolate yourself. Don't be that outsider. I know you may feel like it, but push yourself to not be that outsider. I know, especially if you're prone to depression like me, that is extremely difficult. It's easy for me to say it, but it's a lot harder to actually do it. But Spirit is trying to say that they're going to be right there for you. Okay, they're not just saying, go push yourself. We'll see you when you're ready. Spirit is right there walking with you, trying to help you achieve, trying to help you get past this. You are not alone. You are never alone, not truly. Let's take out messages. Let's see some messages. Does Spirit, do you have any messages, please, for pile 1? Any messages, please, for pile 1? Sometimes these messages are from Spirit. Sometimes they're your inner self talking, or people that you care about. I'm going to take this one. You are everything I've wished for. Yes, it feels like you've figured out everything that you've wished for. You figured out this goal. You have a goal now. You didn't really have a goal. You had I think you had abstract goals before, but now this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be in my life. And you're not there yet, but you will get there. Yes, your spirit, your energy is calling out. It's saying, I choose you, always you. Claim this goal that you have chosen for yourself. Don't just say, okay, well, I couldn't do it, so I guess life goes on. No. Figure out a way. Plan it. Because the people who actually achieve those things in their lives, they are the ones who never give up. Never. I will make myself worthy. And in this case, I feel you guys will make yourselves able to achieve this. You will fight for this. If you really want it, you will fight for it. Spirit is saying you will achieve it because the way is clear. Spirit has the way clear, not of all obstacles, but of achievable obstacles for you. And if you focus, if you're determined, if you have a plan of action, and you do that, then Spirit is saying you will achieve this. Whatever this is, you will achieve this. We have, can I trust you? I think you really doubt yourself. Definitely, with the isolation, with this heavy feeling I'm getting from you. Yeah, the words are hard to come out of my mouth, this energy that I'm tuning into of yours. It's pushing on me. I feel that. But you are worthy. You do not have penance. Okay? You aren't having these issues in your life because you're just meant to have problems for your whole life. No. You're having issues in your life so that you can work past them. Okay? Because Spirit knows you can work through this. Spirit knows you are destined for great things. And I know that's cliche, but I'm really feeling like Spirit is begging, sort of pleading with you. Push past this. Push past this. Work hard and you will get there. And then you'll see everything that I see when I see you. Bottom deck is you make me happy. Yeah, Spirit, I think, is trying to say, Spirit loves you and wants the best for you and wants you to be happy. Please don't forget this. Okay? No penance. Okay? Take that out of your mind. Let's get charms. All right. Charms, please, for pile 1. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we have some that came out over here. Let me just... Wow, a lot of charms. Well, the first one that jumped out was the Capricorn over here. And it landed over here with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you have a Capricorn that you can reach out to. That Spirit's, sort of pushing some of you towards. We have that transformation over here on the 10 of Wands. Yeah, Spirit's trying to say, there is a transformation needed here, but it is not a bad thing. We have a 4. So that might be of significance to you. We have another transformation over here, So yeah, transformation is big here. If you want, if things have been going bad for so long, then you need to change them. You need to transform. We don't have bad things happen to us for no reason. We have them happen to us so that we can transform into something better, something more able to handle them, something, gosh. It's like, have you ever heard of clay pots in the old days? When the clay pots were broken, they would melt down metals, even gold sometimes, and put the pots back together with the metals. And even though the pots were great as they were beforehand, they had to go through the shattering in order to have those metals be put into them to make them stronger. And it made them stronger and more beautiful. And I really love hearing about those pots. And I feel like you guys are those pots. And you've been broken and broken and broken. We have that 3 of Swords here. You've been broken and you really do feel like giving up. We have the health and faith here. So definitely taking care of yourself is a big part of this. But you are those clay pots, okay? Spirit is trying to give you the metals in order to push this forward. But it does require change on your part. It does require transformation on your part. For letters, we have an M, G, another G, a Y. I'm hearing Maggie, MGGY. That might apply to some of you. We have a B. We have an E. Yes, B, guys, be the change you want to happen. We have a T. Bet on it. Bet that Spirit will make this happen for you. Well, Spirit and you together, working together, will make this happen. We have another B. We have a third G, so that might be super important. We have a V. Victory. You will be victorious. We have an R. We have a K. I think those are all the letters. For zodiacs, we have an Aries, a Scorpio, a Taurus, I think this is Cancer or Pisces. I always confuse those. If any of you have a way to remember which is which, I really appreciate it. We have, gosh, I think this one's the Pisces, and the other one's Cancer. We have Gemini. I swear, those are the only symbols I confuse. We have Virgo. So we have a lot of water. We have all the water signs, and we have 2 earth signs, and then an air and a fire. Oh yeah, and we had all 3 earth signs actually, because we had that Capricorn land first. Okay, we have the Book of Dark and the Book of Light. And when these come out at the same time, I always think of balance. There is a balance here, we are balancing these negative things that have happened to you, but also they are working to create something better, something more light. We also have the light book over here in the I Choose You card, which makes me think that, you are choosing the right path for yourself. It is a difficult path sometimes, I know, but you need to claim it for yourself. We have the transformation key as well. So again, transformation is a big part of what's blocking you. I think that pretty much is transformation and isolation are the 2 biggest things that you need to work on for yourself. So don't isolate yourself. Take care of yourself. And then try not to think, why me when something bad happens, but instead, what can I do better? What can I learn from this? And I know, way easier said than done. You do have that turtle there, so it may be a slow process. It may feel never ending to you. I got that imagery with the world. You feel like you're on a constant loop there. But you also have the whistle there, okay? Spirit has been trying to get your attention for some time, I feel. And this will happen. We have the wing. So someone is looking out for you. Usually this comes out for family members or loved ones that have passed. They're trying to say that they are looking out for you. We also have the broken heart here. Okay? And you did have the 3 of Swords. We have bottled up emotions. So I feel like you are keeping this very much to yourself, with that isolation especially. And Spirit is trying to say, you know, it's time for you to let it out. You know, holding that in isn't helping you. And remember what I was saying with that constant loop. Yes, you feel like you're in this infinity loop. Okay? Spirit is trying to say you are not actually in it, okay? I'm saying okay a lot. You need to step forward, step past it. Building blocks. It is hard to transform, but Spirit has set up these building blocks for you. You just need to rise up, rise to the occasion of it. We have the romance rose. So love, I think, will be a big part in your healing journey. We also have the sun. Spirit wants you to be happy. And in big part, to have a basis of what is blocking you in this, you are blocking you. That is what's blocking you in this. You need to allow yourself to transform, and you need to not isolate yourself. You not hold things in. Okay? We have the twin flames in reverse. I feel like some of you have gone through a bad breakup with that romance rose and the twin flames in reverse. And I think that maybe that's part of the reason you're also isolating. You don't want to go through the questions I'm hearing. We have the umbrella upside down. Yeah, Spirit's saying, yes, it's good to plan for worst case scenarios at times. Yes, it's good to be prepared, but Spirit is right there with you. And things will not be bad forever. What else? And the pineapple. Again, I feel like for a lot of you, it's travel. A lot of you want to travel. You feel like maybe going to a specific place, but I feel like the majority of you want to explore travel. And with that pineapple coming out, that feels like confirmation to me. You're trying to claim that for yourself. I believe that's all for your reading, guys. I think I'm going to put songs down below, but we'll see how that goes. They would be right next to your timestamp. And please remember, take care of yourselves. Don't isolate. Transform. Create a step-by-step plan of how to achieve your goal. Don't think about, it's never happened that way before, okay? You just need to focus. Spirit is saying, focus on this, work hard for this, and you will achieve it. Alright. I hope that helped you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if this resonates. Bye. Alright. Hello, loves. For those of you that chose pile 2 with my bumblebee crystal, I'm going to put it over here. Just trying to brush off that energy from pile 1. It's a very heavy energy. Alright. Please, Spirit, what is blocking pile 2, people? What is blocking pile 2? Take it. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. So already that may signify a relationship. I'll try to keep this somewhat general, but we'll see what happens. What is blocking pile 2? We have the Judgment card. And the Ten of Pentacles. Can we get one more card, please, for what's blocking pile 2? One more card. What is blocking pile 2? have the Five of Cups. Okay. Bottom deck is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, yeah, for the majority of you, I'm feeling like there is a partnership involved in this. We have 2 twos, and they're on either side of your reading here. Can we get some clarification for the Two of Cups in reverse, please? Can you clarify the Two of Cups? Why is the Two of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Two of Cups here? We have the Strength card. Maybe there was a power struggle in a relationship. We have the Four of Pentacles under Judgment. I feel like maybe one or both of you were trying to hold on to something too tight. I'm getting the image of, you know, when you hold on to sand too tight, it all falls away. You have to hold on to sand just barely, you know, in order to hold it in your hand. There may have been a controlling aspect to this. Can we clarify the Ten of Pentacles? Two of Rods. A decision has or will need to be made in the future of this relationship. And the Hanged Man. Whatever decision is or was made, it's gonna feel like missing out. It's gonna feel like it's gonna feel like there should have been a third decision, is what I'm feeling. Like you were given 2 bad options, and you feel like you're the other person. Feel like there should have been a third option which was the right option, but one of those 2 options is chosen instead of finding that third option. I hope that makes sense. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Now there is a unbalanced dynamic here. A partnership that just definitely could be 2 fire signs, or maybe a fire and an earth sign, where I'm thinking both of you sort of want your own space, your own control, and so in a way what's blocking you is the stubbornness of that. It's not necessarily a bad thing to be stubborn, and I don't know if this is the relationship for you or not, but in this, whatever relationship they're referring to for you guys, there is a power struggle that is or was happening, and it feels like it was a bad situation. I'm really drawn to this Judgment card. I'm really drawn to how it's the Broken Hearts card down here, the Three of Swords. So I feel like hearts are broken. I think both hearts in this situation were broken. Let's get some, let's grab a vampire and find out some more information here. Can we find out some more information, please, for Pal 2? What's blocking their connection? What's blocking this? I mean, what's blocking them? Pal 2. Let's try to keep it general. It may be a love. I feel like for a lot of you, this was a romantic relationship. But for some of you, it may be maybe you and a mother, or you and a father, or even siblings. Some sort of very powerful relationship, though. I don't think it would be just between you and an acquaintance. It was a strong relationship. There's a lot of emotions here. I'm feeling the emotions kind of just flooding the gates. Can we get a card, please, Spirit, for pile 2? What's blocking them? Ooh. We have her last day in the light, unexpected ending, surprise changes, sudden shifts. Yeah, that's what I was getting with this Page of Cups. This was an unbalanced connection, and I feel like it ended over something stupid, some stupid power fight. You know, maybe just for example, maybe one of you wanted Chinese food for dinner and the other one wanted Mexican food, and so then the conversation somehow turned into, well, you always get Mexican food and I want, some Chinese food, and then it was over. It was like, I really feel like it was kind of fast in coming, but there was a lot in the background, I think. There was a lot. With this Strength card here, I'm getting that you both wanted to hold on to your ego so much in a way. Maybe just, maybe not on purpose. Maybe that's just naturally who you are. But because you wanted to hold on to it so much, or because you did hold on to it so much, it caused this ripple effect throughout the entire connection. You know, neither of you truly let down their guard. You know, you both wanted to control, stability through control, which unfortunately, though we might feel more stable at the time, the other person usually does not feel stable in a connection like that. So it was a very sudden shift. The balance suddenly fell apart. It's like watching a juggler. It's like watching a juggler juggle batons, and they just keep throwing batons in the air, and these two batons almost fall down over and over again. They almost do, and you get to the point where, okay, so they're not going to actually fall down, but then they do. You know, he throws them up in the air one more time, and then they fall, and it's a surprise, but at the same time, you saw the hints. When you look back, you know, you see why it happened. A bottom deck here is religion, canon, rules, and commandments. So perhaps for some of you, this was a religious conversation. Maybe one of you had a belief in one religion and the other had a belief in a different religion. And at first it was okay. It was, you both had respect for each other's beliefs. But then you started pushing each other. Maybe you wanted the other person to attend Mass with you and they really didn't want to, but they started doing it, and then it kind of blew up in both of your faces. Let's grab one of these. Can we get some more clarification, please, for pile 2? What's blocking pile 2's connection? Ooh, you guys got 2 cards. So we have darkest before dawn, breakdown before breakthrough, major shift is in progress, dissolving barriers and ascending. So I think for some of you, this may ultimately strengthen the connection. If you guys can kind of let go of that control, let go of your ego in this, you may not even realize you really have it. But if you guys can kind of lessen it, then I think both of you will come back together stronger. And then we also have inner peace, clearing past or ancient trauma, physical, mental, and spiritual practices, loving the inner child. So I think for some of you, this control stems from something that happened in childhood, maybe. Something that, it might be simple. It might be like, maybe when you were a child, your friends always used to push you down from the tree when you climbed the tree. And then So you start learning, you're not going to climb trees with anyone around, because that's just how you learn to do it. And it's not that you don't trust this new friend to climb a tree with you, it's just that is sort of how the past trauma affected you. And so in this connection, you need to clear away whatever past trauma is affecting this connection. So the two things that are barriers for you are, one, this ego. Whatever this ego is coming through, you may not even be very conscious about it happening, especially if you have past trauma that is affecting this. You may not realize that it's a stubbornness that you have. I know that I had a lot of childhood traumas, and I didn't realize early in my life how that affected me. But the second thing then is also that trauma affecting the situation. So the ego and the trauma are your blockages in this. Bottom deck here is your own path. Trailblazing brings the greatest achievement. Heart and mind aligned, unconventionality and authenticity. So I think Spirit is trying to say you need to figure out what is best for you. You may be used to doing things one way because of that trauma in your past, or because of that ego, but you need to make your own path in this. Let's get messages. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Whoa. We have, I don't feel the same. So maybe it was, maybe this connection just isn't right for you, for some of you. Maybe this connection, if they don't understand, or they're just not the right ones for you even. That is possible. But Spirit is trying to say you went through this so that you could learn that this trauma, this ego, is affecting you, so that you can grow from this situation. Can we get some more messages, please, Spirit? Can I trust you? Yeah, there's a lot of trauma coming through here. There's a lot of uncertainty, wanting to control the situation so that one doesn't get hurt. And I feel like for the majority of you, it's both people in this relationship. But for some of you, it could only be one. Can we get some more messages, please, for pile 2? What is blocking this? What is blocking them? We have, I will make myself worthy. That came out in pile 1. I'll make myself worthy. You feel like you messed up. And Spirit's saying you didn't really mess up. You just have a lot of things to work through. We have, I chose you, I always you. This also came out. I wouldn't be surprised if you were also drawn to pile 1. But I choose you, always you. Yeah. Your heart is a little broken in this. You want this person, this relationship to work. I think Spirit's saying this own path that you have to forge. You need to forge it first. And then if you are meant to come back to this person, you will. But unfortunately, the sweet twisted truth of it is you should not be pursuing this situation until you have begun healing this past trauma, these begun healing yourself. And I feel that. I know what that feels like. I'm sorry that might not be exactly what you wanted to hear right now. But that's part of this channel, you know, you always try to tell the truth no matter what, even when it's not the nicest. That's why I made this, because I know some tarot readers only read the niceness. But you will get through this, okay? You are worthy. You don't need to make yourself worthy for anything. You are worthy, and it is not your fault what trauma has happened to you, how you reacted to trauma. Everyone reacts differently. You will make it past this. You will grow. You will learn to love yourself more. I know you have that ego, but ego is not the same as loving yourself, okay? Bottom deck is I want the rest of my life to be with you. Yeah, you're really holding on to this connection. And Spirit is saying this is not the right time for this connection, because the connection that you need to focus on right now is with yourself. Let's draw charms and see what else we can see from this. Charms, please, for pile 2. Okay. I know you really want to, you really want this specific connection to work out. I feel that. You're kind of stubbornly coming through here. Numbers first. We have 3 and 11. I'm hearing 11, 11. You really want this to work. You want to focus on this. And you just need to focus on yourself. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep explaining. We have a J, an F, a Z, an L. I think you really do love this person, whoever this connection is, whether it's a romantic or family or friend. I think you really do love this person. That's coming through with that L especially. But Spirit's trying to say, you know, since you do love this person, you need to come back to them, because you don't want to put that weight on them either. You don't want to make it so that they have to give up so much for you, even though they would, I'm sure. They love you too, they would. We have an H. We have another J, so that may be extra important. And we have a Q. For zodiacs, we have Capricorn, Sagittarius, which are pretty much opposites, so I feel that pull you have. We have a Taurus. I think that's it for zodiacs. We have the infinity symbol. So I believe for a lot of you, actually, I feel like for a lot of you, you are destined to come back to this person, whoever it is. They are destined to be in your life. This is a cycle you won't be getting off, okay? We have the snowflake. This is my unique charm, okay? I think this situation is unique to you. You feel like you can't quite relate to anyone else that you know. I feel that. But Spirit's trying to say that they believe in you, even though you don't believe in yourself, is what I'm hearing. Spirit believes in you. We have that book of light. Okay, you are not darkness because of the things that have happened to you. You are not darkness because of the trauma that you have been through, the trauma that you are carrying with you. You're a flower. You're a flower. You're like one of those flowers that can survive hurricanes and tornadoes, and you've gone through those. And just because the other flowers are gone, and maybe the flowers who have lived in perfect conditions look nicer, their petals are all still on or whatever, you are still a beautiful flower, and in many ways more beautiful because you have survived those things. More beautiful because that light, we have that book of light, because that light still shines through. We have bottled up emotions, yes. You have quite a lot of bottled up emotions. You have a flood. I'm just feeling that flood of emotions coming through, because I feel like you are connected to this person, whoever this other person is, and I'm feeling both of your emotions just crashing into each other like boats at sea in a storm. But the Spirit is saying just work through that. For some of you, maybe it would be nice to talk to someone. Therapists can be helpful, even though, I specifically, I don't like therapy. However, I have still gone to therapy because it's worth it to try it. And I have learned some very helpful things that I still use, techniques I still use to this day, even though I haven't been in years. So even if you go once or, give it a good shot and you don't like it, that's fine. But you need to look at things from a new perspective. We have that giraffe. Okay? For some reason, I'm saying okay a lot lately. Just for these readings. We have the bluebird of happiness. This person is not your happiness, okay? Even if you are twin flames and you're destined to end up together, whatever it is, this person is still not your happiness. You are your happiness. You must be your happiness. And then when you are ready, you can come back to this person. This person will come back to you. I think the universe will push you back together, really. We have the umbrella charm upside down. Yeah. There is a weight, is what I'm hearing in this. There is a weight. We have the blessings key. So you do have blessings in your future, okay? Even though you had a lot of that pain and things, I think that you still had some blessings coming through despite that. And Spirit's saying focus on those things that made you stronger as well, that love. We have building blocks. Yes, there are a lot of changes. I'm seeing the Tower card for you. There's a lot of changes happening, and I feel you really want to hold on to this connection, but I think the best thing for you and this other person is that you focus on healing yourself, and then from there, you can come back together. We're having the pineapple here. I think you guys are a lot like a pineapple. I think you are very sweet, but you have a lot that you hide on the inside. We have the emotions, bottled up emotions over here. I think that you don't want to give this other person the prickly version of you anyway. You want them to love you completely, and I'm sure they do. Especially if they're meant to be in your lives. But you also don't want to put that burden on them, I'm feeling. And the best thing to do is to focus on yourself, to work on making yourself better, to love yourself, and then you can put yourself in balance and be a whole person, and then come back to your person, who is another whole person, and then two beautiful, wonderful, whole people can live their lives together. And again, it could not be romantic. It could be, mother and daughter, mother and son, or father and daughter, father and son, or siblings, or some sort of very deep connection. But there is a deep connection here. Did I look at this? Yeah, we have the twin flames. Twin flames charm, speaking of. So I think for a lot of you, this is a twin flame connection, and perhaps they also have, twin flames tend to mirror each other. Perhaps they also have past trauma they need to work through as well. So that is your reading, you guys. I hope that helped. I know it's not what you wanted to hear. I feel that. But I think that once you start, focusing on yourself, once you can get to a good point in your life, you're going to be a lot happier with this person as well. Just imagine, because as happy as they make you now, just imagine how happier you're going to be when you're both whole, ready people. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know if it resonates. And please take care of yourselves. You didn't get the health and faith charm, but I feel that you need to take care of yourselves. All right. Bye. Hello, loves. For those of you that chose pile 3 with my sparkly little, what is it called? A geode crystal. I'm going to put these over here. I feel like you guys are interesting people. It's coming through. Something interesting about you. I'm eager to see what the tarot has in store for you. So, pile 3, Spirit. What is blocking pile 3? What is blocking pile 3? It's a lot shuffling around. You guys are interesting people. Goodness. There's a lot going on in your heads. Pile 3, Spirit. That one flipped earlier. Sorry about that. Pile 3, Spirit. What is blocking pile 3, people? Did that flip? Whoa, how is there so much flipped here? There is a whole bunch. We're just going to take the first one. The 9 of Swords. What else, please, Spirit? You can't take the whole deck, okay? Not the whole deck. Just like 4 cards. We have the Hierophant. Strong Taurus energy coming through there. The Chariot. It's another of the main cards. It's a Cancer energy. Can we get one more card here, please, Spirit? And the 3 of Wands in reverse, actually. Interesting. Bottom deck is the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is following this tarot reading around. It's been in every reading in one way or another. Alright, perhaps some of you are watching this all the way through. That could explain it. Can we please clarify the 9 of Swords here, Spirit? 9 of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. There is an exhaustion here. We have the 7 of Rods. To clarify the Hierophant. Yes, exhaustion. You feel like you're battling something all by yourself. The 4 of Cups. Something is coming your way, though. I know this was supposed to be just a blocking reading, but Spirit's trying to tell you something's coming your way that you don't see coming. We have the Magician in reverse. You have a lot of main cards. I told you were interesting people. Bottom deck is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You are feeling exhausted, might I say. Super exhausted. With that Nine of Swords, you need a break. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles, you feel like, I don't know, I'm getting the imagery of someone just crashing to the ground because they're so exhausted. We have the Hierophant here. Strong Taurus energy. I'm feeling like dealing with people. Something's making you exhausting dealing with people. Looking at the imagery of this Hierophant, it's an owl and a cat, which in some instances may be enemies or definitely not friends usually though. So I feel like you are kind of exhausted dealing with someone. Maybe you work in a customer service position, or maybe you have a friend that's just draining your energy, or something is really draining you. But we have the Chariot coming through. The Chariot's a wonderful card saying things are coming your way fast. And we have the Four of Cups. So it's going to be a surprise to you. I think you don't see it coming. It is this cup over here that's being offered to you coming your way, and you are busy with these three cups down here. You don't even realize that it's an option. With the Three of Wands and the Magician reverse, I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting strong hermit energy. You're wanting to take a break from people. With the Three of Wands, usually I think of working together or community when it's upright. And in this case, I just get the feeling of, since it's reversed, I get the feeling of wanting to shy away from people. And we have the Magician reverse, so I don't think it's necessarily something that, I don't think necessarily that you realize that people are draining you so much, but they really are, let me tell you. Especially with that Three of Swords over here. That Three of Swords, you are, I don't know, breaking yourself. That's what I'm hearing. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. A need for taking a rest. And the Three of Cups below that, a need for being solitary. Again, Seven Pentacles, another rest. There's a lot of need for rest here. If anything's blocking you, it's your exhaustion. Let's get a card from the Vampire deck. Can you tell us any more, please, Spirit? What else is blocking pile 3? What else is blocking pile 3? What else? Her last day in the light. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. I feel like I'm really drawn to the birds here for some reason. I feel like you guys are going through a lot of changes right now. Maybe it's a change in career, or moving homes, or something similar to that. And it is taking a lot of your energy up. Bottom deck is Nobility, Honor, High Standards, and Idealistic. Interesting. I haven't seen this card yet. This is a new deck, so I haven't got to look through it very much yet. But with this, I'm really drawn to those wolves. They're normally such pack creatures. And in your case, you have only 2 of them. So it makes me think of just spending time with like one other person. You know, just staying with one person. And I think you have high standards for yourself, so you kind of feel like taking that break is silly. Like, you can't take a break. You have so much to do. Especially, look, you have Burnt by the Sun underneath that. Yeah. You are working. When I saw that Burnt by the Sun card, I knew you are working yourself to the bone in a way. All right, let's do one of these actually. What else, please, for pile 3? I mean, so far, all Spirit's saying is you need to take a nap. You need to take a rest. It might not be literal exhaustion. It might just be dealing with people exhaustion. But whatever it is, you need to get yourself away from that for a little while. You need to recharge. What else, please, Spirit? What am I missing? So much shuffling around. Come on, Spirit. What is blocking pile 3? Giving and receiving. Everything is energy. Yes. Giving, receive easily to others and yourself. Random acts of kindness. Yes. You are draining yourself because you're trying to be a good person, especially with that nobility coming through. You're trying to do the right thing, but it's like if this is a friendship relationship, I think that you really want to be there for your friend because you're a good person, but you don't have anything left to give. You know, you are out of energy here. I wish you saw the imagery of the normal Nine of Swords, because it is just death, basically. Bottom deck is trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest. Be lighthearted and burn out. Yeah. You need to rest. You need to recharge. You can't keep going like this. I know you want to do the right thing, but the right thing, please, Spirit is trying to tell you, the right thing is not to essentially kill yourself trying to do the right thing, okay? At no time is Spirit going to say, hey, I know you're going to drop dead from exhaustion if you talk to this person, but you have to talk to this person. No, okay? You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. That's a resounding theme also in this reading. Can we get some message cards, please, Spirit? Messages for pile 3. What is blocking them? What is blocking them? What is blocking pile 3, please? Ooh, a lot turned. I'm not taking all of them, I'm only taking the one. I'm so scared came through. I'm not sure what you're scared of. Let me grab a clarifier in a second here. You're so scared of something here. Let me grab the clarifier. Let's see. Why did I'm so scared come through from pile 3? What are they scared of? What is pile 3 scared of? Whew. Okay, I saw that. The 9 of Inspiration, 9 of Rods. Let's get another clarifier. What is that? What do you mean, Spirit? Whew. The Knight of Materials. The Knight of, that's the Knight of Pentacles. You feel like you're going to miss something, like you're going to miss out on something in a way with those clarifying I'm so scared. You feel like you're so scared that if you take a break, something's going to happen and you're going to wish you didn't take a break, but that's not logical. I mean, sometimes that does happen, but you still have to give yourself a break. People can't go forever. Can we get some more messages, please, Spirit? More messages for pile 3. We have, why would you choose me? You have so many options. Why would you choose me? You have so many options. maybe, maybe for some of you, you feel like that you're so scared something's going to happen, like you're going to lose your friendships, like you're going to lose everything. Like, for example, if you have been working like 60 hours a week, you feel like if you work an 8-hour day, you're going to lose your job. It's like you feel like if you don't go extra, if you don't work extra, then you're not going to be worth anything. But that's so not true, okay? You are valuable as you are, and everyone needs to rest, and everyone understands that, whether they like it or not. If someone is trying to push you never to rest, then they are not your friend. They're not an ally of yours. Can we get some more messages, please, for pile 3? I feel a unworthiness here. Like you feel unworthy, but yeah, we have I'm sorry coming through now, you guys. I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry to have to take a rest. I wish I could hug you guys. You don't have to be sorry to take a rest. It is human. You're not gods over here, okay? You need to, look, even at least some of the religions I know of, even the god or gods took breaks, okay? You need to rest. You need to rest. Can we get one more message, please, Spirit? If I have commitments I need to take care of. It's like you're rebuttaling through the tarot card, through the messages now. Yes, you do have commitments you need to take care of. Yes, you will get back to them. You will do better at taking care of them if you are well rested. You will do so much better if you're rested. Okay, a spirit is talking through me to make you rest. You really need to rest. Rest, guys. Just take a nap. Take a break from these people and things that are draining you. You shouldn't feel bad for needing to take a rest at all, ever, okay? Bottom deck here is, can we be friends? I almost get the feeling like you need new friends. Like these people are draining you so much. Getting a lot of draining energy. I'll be your friend. We're friends. Comment down below. But you just need to take care of yourself. If you... sometimes what happens is that when people that even care about us see that we just keep pushing forward and pushing forward, they think that it's okay to keep pushing us forward, which doesn't always work out the best. You need to rest occasionally, sometimes, and you can't let people, and sometimes people who even care about us a lot, okay, push us harder than we can take. And if they truly care about you, they will understand that you need to rest. They may be upset in the beginning, you know, because they're used to you not taking rests, obviously. But they still need to understand that. They still need to respect you taking care of yourself, respect you loving yourself. Okay, you need to love yourself. You need to take care of yourself. That's another big thing coming through on these tarots. What is blocking you is you are so exhausted, and you feel so concerned with these commitments that you need to take care of. So Oh. It's almost like even if you didn't have things to do, you still wouldn't rest, is what I'm feeling. You feel like you need to keep pushing yourself, keep going. But that's not so. Let's find out charms. Usually there's a lot of great advice in the charms. So charms please for pile 3. Okay. Right away, we have that health and faith coming through, you guys. You need to take care of yourselves. Okay. We have a 5 over here. Oh, you know what? We have a 4. And we have a 6. So we have 4, 5, 6. Progression. It's natural to sleep. You need to sleep. Okay. We have a J, an A, a Y. We have J. Not sure if that's important to anyone. We have an M, an H, another J, an S. I think that's all of those. We have I love you coming through. Spirit's trying to say that they love you and you need to love yourself. You have a lot of attachments that you want to hold on to, but this attachment is the one that's open. So you're not holding on as well as you should, probably because you need to rest. It's the biggest thing coming through. I'm gonna keep repeating it. Zodiacs, we have Gemini. You're at odds with yourself. I feel that. You are very drained. We have Aquarius. You feel like you feel unusual in a way, but at the same time, like we have double Aquarius. You feel like you shouldn't have to rest, even though resting's normal. But at the same time, you also want to fit in, is what I'm hearing here. So we have Scorpio. We have Gemini, so double Gemini and double Aquarius. We have Libra, yes, you need to balance the scales. Take a nap every now and then. We have Leo, focusing on yourself more. You need to take care of yourself more. We have the Book of Light. Yes, so when only one of these comes out, okay, this is what you need to focus on here. The Book of Light. You need to love yourself more. You need to take care of yourself more. You need to see the wonderful bits and parts of having you as a friend, because that's where it landed. You need to appreciate yourself and see what you have to offer other people, because you have so much to offer your friends, your family, acquaintances, your lovers, your everything, okay? You have so much to offer them. And you need to realize that. You need to see that for yourself. We have the Unicorn. Anything is possible, okay? You are a unicorn, is what I'm hearing. You had the Chariot here, right? Yes. With the big unicorn on it, okay? I feel like you are this unicorn. You are very special. Double Aquarius. Aquariuses are usually known for being unique. And you are rare in this world. You're so full of light, and you give so much to other people, so much of your energy to other people. And it is time now I mean, it was time a long time ago, but it is especially time now to take care of yourself. Health and faith. Take care of yourself. Make sure everything in your life is in balance, is what I'm hearing. It's like you've been working on balancing other people's lives and making sure that they're well taken care of, but you haven't been paying much attention to yourself. You need to be a bit more like a Leo here. Whoop. You need to be a bit more like a Leo here, taking care of yourself. The Leo wants to escape, see? We have the circle here. My circle, this is my world as well charm. And it landed on the eye of commitments I need to take care of. I feel like Spirit's saying you will always have commitments to take care of. It is a never-ending circle. There will always be something if you make there be something, or if you let enough time pass to be something. But you need to focus on yourself. The I, see? I. Me, myself, and I. You need to focus on yourself. So that is the biggest advice for you. That is what's blocking you. I mean, what's blocking you is your exhaustion. But what's causing your exhaustion is that you're not taking good enough care of yourself. And so that is what the answer to your tarot reading is today. And I really hope this resonates. Please comment down below, like, subscribe. Let me know that it resonates or if it resonated or not. And I think I'm going to put songs in the description, but we'll see. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.